Hey everybody, it is Kit here. Happy Thursday and welcome to a new household in the save of Through the Veil. We are in Brightchester and I'm doing this a little differently because one, I don't really have a ton of time. Two, this household is fairly simple, all things concerned. And three, I really just didn't want to sit here at 1 in the morning playing till the next day for it to be a somewhat boring, potentially boring, 20-minute episode. So we just gonna wing it. So we have Rosey Mirth here. Please ignore the baby for a moment. Rosey Mirth. She is a Villainous Valentine. This is going to be an interesting one. I really kind of wanted to change it, but I've decided one of the challenges I'm going to do with this save file is to play all of the aspirations eventually. Like, not with one sim, but with various sims, various stories. Just do every single one. The mods, maybe, I don't, maybe? I really don't know on that one with the mods, but at least the vanilla game, yes, all of them. So Villainous Valentine is going to stay. So that being said, we have Rosey Mirth. She is a young adult. Right, I turned that off so I can't tell you how many days. It doesn't matter. She is an insider, romantic, genius, cheerful. Ooh. I just realized it doesn't show which one they gained. Is there a way to tell which one that they gained? Because one of these she gained. It might have been cheerful, actually. I don't 100% remember. Fortune Sim is her secondary trait. Romance Sim is her primary. She has the fitness hobby. She does not want a child right now. Yeah. She is Fear of the Dark currently, and she is dastardly because of the Deviance aspiration. She is only interested in men romantically, but woohoo, she does not care. I really gotta figure out this romantic exploration. Does anybody know how it works? I don't know. Oh yeah, she got abducted by aliens twice. That's really kind of funny. I forgot about that. Close knit lifestyle, and yeah, so she is a normal, uh, mundane sim, if you will. Could we just not? I think she is very cute. I downloaded her off the gallery. I want to say G Lovely made her. This was a I'm really getting sick of making sims. Just throw some single people in the game. Now, y'all might be wondering why Avery Santos is here, which is another household I really haven't introduced. I probably should, but at this point I'm probably just going to do it via the gameplay loop. Um, so that would be because they are something. He is a vampire. Um, Best friends, wholesome, first time ever kiss, neighbors, partner, first ever woohoo partner. Currently unsatisfied with each other, but you know I haven't played either of them in a hot second, and ever since I downloaded the new mod, yeah, it's funny really because the way Avery kind of just he's a vampire. He uses, takes what he wants, and then he just dumps them off to the side. And Rosie's very much the same way. Now, we haven't really officially started. In fact, we probably should with him, but she just can't quite do it. She cannot quite do that to Avery, and he cannot quite do it to her. So they're whatever they are for however long they are. So I just brought them here, to what is this bar called? The Peppers Pub Reno. I know Lori did it, and I absolutely love it. She is a freelance fashion photographer at the moment. I forgot, did I actually get her to enroll in uni or not yet? I really need to do that. Can't I do it from the phone? Anyway, so when we get started, we will be having her be in college. She is in my version of a college group home. Oh god, not bills. Yay! I guess we can't do it from the phone. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, so she's in a college group home, which is essentially my version of like a dorm, but it's more permanent. So she's kind of the uh what's the dorm hall resident supervisor person. That's kind of what she's in right now. She gets discounts on her university program, whichever one she eventually chooses. She kind of runs the household, make sure it's doing okay. You can rent a room there and while you're going to college, and you can also rent it's discounted if you're going to college. It's full price. He's gone. He left. Okay. Well, we'll let you do whatever you want to do then. Why don't you get your favorite drink? I don't know where he went, but okay. Who? Clover Ivy Fall. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but basically it's another option for me whenever people do want to go to college and want to live like on campus. Kind of like a group home type thing. Um, yeah. The baby. So, she does not have a child. However, she had a friend, a very good friend, who actually influenced her to come to college in the first place. Um, who did have a baby. Turns out she had more than one baby. Had several kids. Um, yeah. So her friend died in a tragic accident, and the baby ended up in Rosie's care. Rosie's still not 100% sure why she was entrusted with this child, and why she's still taking care of the baby when she really does not like kids. Did we even get our drink? I don't think we did. Oh my. But she kind of feels it's due, it's her responsibility, and she owes it to her friend who influenced her to make better choices in life and helped her get to this point, that she makes sure that the baby is taken care of. So she is taking care of Antoine. Now his older brother, and I think younger sister, we'll double check when we get back to the house, are in foster care currently, so they are in my orphanage. Um, so she actually works with the orphanage, which is a little full right now. She has been doing a photography campaign. See Annabelle here. She kind of is acquaintances with Annabelle. She hasn't fully kicked it off the ground yet, but Patrick is up for adoption. Antoine is up for adoption. She does not want to keep him, but she wants to make sure that Antoine gets a good home. Tommy Markovic, there we go. See, this is Antoine's sibling there, up for adoption. Carly is up for adoption. Anybody else that she knows of? And there's a couple of toddlers as well, but she hasn't really met the toddlers, and it's kind of hard to take pictures of the toddlers, and like, market is a really bad word. Yes, let's market a child's adoption. That sounds absolutely awful, does it not? But like, she's trying to run a social media campaign to help the orphanage and get these kids adopted. It is like a side quest, if you will. Everybody thinks she's doing it out of the kindness of her heart. No, she's really just doing it because if she gets one of the kids from the orphanage adopted, then that means a space open for Antoine. if she's able to get Antoine adopted before then, well, maybe it's just good karma points. She's really just doing this for her dear friend who she feels like she owes it to. But man, is having a baby cramping her partying style, which is very boring at the moment, actually. Like, crap, man, I brought you here, and you just want to sit and talk to an elder, a young adult. A young adult. Then again, you haven't been able to get a drink because Clover cannot figure out if she wants to be a bartender or she just wants to leave. Okay. That's what this is for. By the way, Lori, I have been playing with this bar and I absolutely love it. So thank you for renovating it because it is what? Sorry, it is really cute and I've had a very good time with it. So yeah, good, a good competent bartender that we're still not going to utilize, but whatever. Oh, Darren, you're a good ways away. It is. I'm thrown off because I swear he had a beard and then the game removed it. And what's funny is that they're my current household that I'm working on. So I think the beard just was there one day and it was gone the next. And it's so weird because unless he shaved it himself, can they do that? I don't know. But anyway, he used to have a beard. It's gone now. Amongst Sims, from being in a social group with at least 3 Sims, insiders are happiest when surrounded by lots of Sims. Interesting. Is that beer good? Probably not. It's probably nasty. Yeah. As for what her job is going to be, she's not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Skills-wise, she doesn't have any mastery perks. She's gotten pretty decent at parenting. Against her will, pretty much. Decent on the fitness, decent on the cooking, entrepreneur, gardening, romance is 3, wellness is 3, photography is 3. You know, she's not the best, but she's certainly not the worst. Okay, we're gonna go home now. Yeah, so she lives here. College group home is what I currently have it titled as. I need a better name, to be honest. Avery and his brother live here, by the way. And also, Avery is kind of wanting to invite Rosie to live with him. Like, they've talked about it a little bit, but she does kind of have a cushy gig here. And when she does enter into her program, I need to get some... I need to get the library and some of the lots down, dang it. But anyway, sorry, I just realized that. She's again, it's like trust him, don't trust him. She kind of feels like he's more like her, and she appreciates that, you know? Like she's like the hustle. I appreciate that. Does she really want to like put herself around that? So she's kind of resisted it right now. Is she super happy with where she's at? No, but it's better than where she came from. Like she was essentially homeless and arguably could have ended up in the home. Her parents aren't exactly the best. She's cut off all ties to them. So, you know, maybe somewhere in that twisted heart of hers, she cares just a little bit because of that. You know, she's just a complicated individual. So, the house. And also she does get free daycare with doing this. So this is the house. It is fairly simple. It is also very much not really done, by the way. But it's good enough to get started. That's the whole point. You know, I mean, it's a college home, so you got the basic necessities, and you got a pool, which is nice. You know, you have to reduce and recycle, and it's got a little bit of problems, not a big deal though. So every floor has 2 bedrooms. It's gonna have a little nook for laundry. It's gonna have a bathroom. It is all of them are gonna have closets. So that's the third floor. This is the second floor. This is her room. Her room is a little bit bigger than this room. This room is a little bit bigger than this one. Um, she's kind of got the run of the house right now, but eventually people are going to be kind of coming and going from college and or just might need a place to stay. Everybody has to share a bathroom. Everybody has to share the laundry and the common spaces. The bedroom is yours, but of course there are rules. So she's got her own little TV, her own this, got her own computer. Antoine stays there. She's really not sure how she's going to handle having a newborn in here. Not a newborn, but an infant. Ooh. These are the kids, by the way. So she's kind of kept just some pictures. Avery likes to make art and give it to her, so she has kept this one. She really likes it. The rest she just kind of sells, and he's okay with that because she's got to make money, and she doesn't care how she really makes it. Of course, it has to be slightly legit to live here. They've gone on some dates. They are very adorable. For how long? Grand question. Yeah. Orphanage kids. That one is Tommy. We don't question why he's in a dress for his formal attire. You do you. Random picture of a cop. Fugue Morn. And then other pictures that she's just kind of kept as part of her campaign, and also it's a good way to show her talent for freelance photography. Avery is often her go-to model. She will also model herself, and sometimes she gets his brother Luca to stand in, and Luca is... hang on. Are they friends? I forgot if they're friends, or if they're just... Oh, they dislike each other currently. What did you do? Y'all were decently okay before I left. I don't know what happened. We just don't question it. And then this is the kind of common area. We got like the basic bar, of course. We got like a nice little kitchen. We got, chairs. Well, that it is bare bones furnishings. Yeah. So let's see here. First of all, pay the bills. She does sell like her excess pictures and just whatever. Plopsy is a great way for her to make money. Let's list that also on Plopsy. List. Yeah, she is currently frustrated because her close-knit lifestyle is going bye-bye. I didn't have a reply. That is silly of me. Yeah, we're just gonna do that right now. It is at this point that it is 1:23 in the morning, and I'm regretting drinking as much coffee as I have without drinking water, but, oopsies. When I go to bed, my stomach will be just fine. Yeah, so... Is it the best life? Is it the most glamorous? No, not really. But, I mean... She's got an opportunity to go to college. She's gonna take it. She's just really not sure what she's gonna do. She is a genius, so she could do something with that. Photography's pretty cool. We're just going to ignore the baby crying for a minute. Let's see here. She doesn't like fishing. She likes gardening, wellness, and photography. Yeah. Of course, she likes flirting, physical intimacy, and woohoo. First mold exposure. First burglar visit, romantic kiss, an unfulfilled life, first woohoo, first energy failure, got a job, made a self-discovery. Oh, insider. Okay, so that's how you know. Brightchester, introduce yourself to a celebrity. Woohoo, fell in love, all of that. Nothing too crazy. Except for the abduction, of course. Ooh, I might actually have to go get some water because my stomach is not liking me suddenly. Uh-oh. Okay, and she is currently, officially, gonna get that. The question is she gonna get any distinguished degrees? I'm not sure. We'll have to find that out next time. Yeah, so really what she does is she just kind of spends her days just doing the gigs, making a little bit of money. Times are tight, it's a little hard, and, yeah. She normally goes places with, Luca and whoever else. She really does like to party, but it is kind of hard with Antoine, so hopefully this campaign works. Just a little bit. And honestly, I think I'm going to make an executive decision because I need to go get some water and she needs to go to bed. And I don't feel like trying to do this whole gig because I don't know if you've ever done the fashion photographer freelance career, but it is a little complicated. So this is a brutally short episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just a little sneak peek into this household. And yeah. Sorry. I need to go get water. I'm gonna go get water. But yeah, again, sorry this is a short episode, but I honestly think that kind of works for this better, and it is an extra episode because my life is complicated and crazy right now. But yeah, I'll make it up to y'all next time. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Let me know what you think if you want to. And yeah, we'll see Rosey again later. So, bye everybody. Have a good Thursday.